Let's go over the tools. Tool number 1, discontinue making excuses for why you can't thrive forward. The narcissist and cluster B personality, they will fault find. And more than likely, while he or she is fault finding, your confidence and your self-esteem is taking a hit. So this is going to make it even more compelling as to why you cannot thrive forward. A person doesn't like to be rejected. I get it. So the narcissist and cluster B personality, as they are fault finding, a person tends to feel rejected. When a person is being rejected, he or she is going to find all the reasons why he or she is not good enough for something good, like love, money, health, wealth, whatever you can think of that may be good. More than likely, a person will think that they're not deserving of those things, such as a great relationship. The narcissist and cluster personality, again, when they are fault finding, a person's confidence level tends to go down, just like their self-esteem tends to lag. So that makes it even more compelling as to why you cannot thrive forward. I'm here to let you know that there's a way to counter against that. All right? First of all, start by journaling. Okay, this is one of the tools that I usually go over in other videos, but this is still tool number 1. This is how you can counteract or counter when the narcissist starts to fault find. Start thinking of why you do deserve a great relationship. Journal it. Write it down. Take a tape recorder and start speaking that. Hear yourself say that you deserve a great life. Tool number 2, build and work your support base. A lot of my stars already know how much I talk about that support base and how important it really is. You're going to really need that constructive outlet to express what's going on with you. When the narcissist and cluster B personality is doing everything he or she can to take up all your time, drain you of your energy and maybe your finances, and all the while they're turning you down. You're going to need that constructive outlet. Take it from me. I know this personally. You're going to need that support base, and it is a game changer. So tool number 2 again is to build and work that support base. So what does the architect do? They draw up the blueprint first before they actually build the building. Do the support base, but draw up the blueprint before you start to work your support base. How do you do that? Look at where you are right now. How are you in your health, your wealth? How do your finances look? How is your credit? I mean, all these things. Look at where you are, not only by your finances, but look at where you are health-wise. Where are you? Where are you spiritually? Where are you mentally? Where are you psychologically? Where are you emotionally? Okay, where are you? How are you doing today, basically? Are you coming out of your comfort zone? Are you placing yourself in situations where you have a great chance of meeting other people that you resonate with? This is a tough one. I understand. However, are you doing this? Are you pushing yourself out of your comfort zone just a little bit, and you're putting yourself in situations whereas you can have that support base? A support base is not just going to the counselor, going to the doctor, going to a mentor or a life coach. It's not just that. A support base can consist of having fun, going somewhere and actually having fun. That's a part of your foundation of your support base. But before you do that, you have to draw the blueprint. Where are you today? What can you handle? What are you comfortable with right now? What are you comfortable with coming out of the comfort zone about? Okay, I know that's kind of tricky right there. You're comfortable, but what areas of your life are you willing right now to come out of that comfort zone? For instance, do you usually go to a particular grocery store? Do you usually go to a particular store? Okay, what about switching it up? That's how you can come out of that comfort zone. You're comfortable with going to certain places, right? But how comfortable are you right now to come out of that comfort zone, to expand a little? When you are growing, your support base is expanding. Tool number 3, invest in your own life instead of the narcissist. Okay, because the narcissist and cluster personality, they've already been doing what they have to do in order to obtain the supply from you and everyone else. They've been taking care of their business. They have been loyal to their false self-image. Okay, so what are you doing right now to invest in your life instead of the narcissist's life? Just, I mean, even if you have to make a list, then make this a part of your journaling process. Make a list of what you're doing right now that you're happy about, where that says, okay, I'm investing in my life. All right? So that works for me. It's a game changer. Smoothie. Oh, it's frozen. Set that out. Check my cupcakes. Okay, last and final tool. Take steps to change your perspective on your situation and your circumstances. Okay, now this one is a tough one, especially when you're super focused on the narcissist and the dysfunctional relationship. That takes a lot of your time. That takes a lot of your attention, and the narcissist likes it that way. You're not going to have time when you're in the throes of the relationship. You're not going to take the time out for yourself and look at this in a different perspective. What am I talking about? Your situation, your circumstances. You're in a dysfunctional relationship with a narcissist and a cluster B personality. How are you looking at that? How does that feel to you? What do you really think about that? So just take small steps to change your perspective on your situation and your circumstances. The situation may be that you're in a dysfunctional relationship with a narcissist and cluster B personality. However, you may have children with him or her. That's your circumstance. That's your situation. What do you look at? I mean, what are you looking at? How is that looking to you? How does that feel to you? And what do you think about it? All right. What is the solution? How are you being your best problem solver? So take the steps to change your perspective, because the way you're looking at that is the way that you're going to go about resolving the issue or not resolving the issue. Okay, for instance, if you're comfortable in that situation because the circumstances are something that you're very familiar with, that is being in a dysfunctional relationship with a cluster B personality or a narcissist. Again, the situation is you have children with him or her, or you're married to him or her, or you have a lot of deep feelings, romantic feelings for him or her. It could be any of those things or all of those things. How are you perceiving that? How are you looking at it? And how are you problem solving? What are you thinking about it? Okay, so take steps to change your perspective. 9 times out of 10 chances, the way you're dealing or not dealing with that situation and those circumstances is the way that you're perceiving it. It's a match. It correlates. So if you're looking at that situation and circumstance, that is being in a dysfunctional relationship with a narcissist and cluster B personality, you're looking at it in a particular way because you feel a particular way about it and you're thinking a particular way about it. It all correlates. So when you're looking at the dysfunctional relationship with the narcissist and cluster B personality and it feels familiar, you're comfortable in it, so you're deep in the sunken place, 9 times out of 10 chances it's because you perceive all of it in a particular way. It's very familiar to you. You can even go back to your childhood. And maybe this is very familiar, this whole dynamic of being in a dysfunctional relationship. So when you shift your perspective, then things will start to happen. More than likely for your benefit, and if you have children, for their benefit as well. So take small steps to change your perspective on your situation and your circumstances. Now, one of the ways that you can start doing that is asking critical questions. Question number 1, what is the purpose of this relationship with a narcissist and cluster B personality? Once you answer that question, which is quite a game changer, take it from me. I've done this personally. Game changer. Once you answer that question, then you will not have to repeat that scenario. What's the scenario? The scenario is investing in a dysfunctional relationship with a cluster B personality and or narcissist. When you answer that question, what is the purpose of that relationship? You will not have to repeat that scenario, which is very painful because you've learned the lesson.
Incubator of life through our lines.